join us. Hi everyone. Jasper, is that you? Oh, hello Jasper. It's just you and me. Okay, so thank you Jasper. I saw that you have actually how's my bangs looking? I see that you have actually posted us up on the community chat, which is perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so ladies, we're gonna wait for more people to start joining us. Jasper, I do have a collection, but it is a a very big collection. It is actually called Classic Neutral Staples. So 01092025. 01092025. Hello, Veronica. Hi there. The first one to say hi. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Promise Instagram, but I haven't even gone live yet. That's how crazy it is. Okay. Why is the connection poor? Alright, so ladies, I am going to be doing neutrals today, right? So those of you who are here, let me know what brands you want me to start with. Today is all about classic neutrals, okay? All staple pieces, right, that you will not go wrong with in the long run. So hi everyone. So I know who is here with me. Okay, hi guys. So those of you who are on Instagram, hop on to luxurypromise.com. I think, right, I'm sorry, I think my connection is not so good today. Is it looking okay? Alright, say hi to me please. Say hi. Tell me who else is here. Right, I see some lovely ladies here. Miss Tran, hi. Long time no see. Please hop on to luxurypromise.com. Right, so ladies, I'm going to give you a slow pan of what I have today, okay? So I see Jasper has already found the the collection. So today I have this Elan, which I cannot wait to show you. I have got staple pieces like your I call it classic staples. You have your Constances in House Orange. It is a staple. I know it's a bright color, but still when it comes to Hermes, House Orange is a neutral. Right, it is an Hermes neutral. And then we have something which is in deep dark blue sapphire, so it's also a good neutral, of course. And hello Harriet, I know, right? So cute. Like, I really need the bangs because it's like my forehead is getting higher and higher. Yeah, hair loss is real. Right, and then I do have these Picotans that are really cute. Thank you, Harriet. And I do have this large GM size Picotan, which I'm dying to show you guys because I'm loving mine. So hopefully somebody will walk away with this. It's an equally amazing deal, right? And if you have missed the one in Australia, don't miss this one. Okay, so I have the felt version. I have the Picotan 18s. I have got classic Chanel as well. So it's all about the staples, all about the classics. So come over, say hi, right? If you have any questions at all, just feel free to just ask me, all right? Just say it out. Or if you want to have a look at the different colors, the different leathers, I think most of the time when we are in a secret location, it's perfect because you will have a wider range of what there is. So hopefully you can find something that you like. So I have Lindy's as well. I have Lindy's Lindy 30s, right? The bigger Lindy's. I do have some, of course, I promise you guys, crocodiles. So we will have some croc pieces as well, right? So here are the Birkins. I do have Kelly's as well, Kelly 25s, right? Or Kelly 32s if you guys like. So literally I have a wide range of items. So let me know if there are pieces you want me to start with, okay? I have a single bolide. I have some really cute little accessories as well. So can't wait to show you guys. Right, so shall we start? All right, so are you ready, Jasper? So let's, Jasper, would you mind pinning up all the house rules, right? We are going to go through everything. So as you guys know, customs and duties are covered. What else? It's free shipping, so just use the code FREESHIPSG, FREESHIPSG, right? And what else is there? We have Split It. Split It allows you to pay in installments. So if you fancy that Birkin or that Kelly, and then you decide that, you know, I need a little bit of help there, right? Monthly installments, interest free is definitely the way to go. So we have Split It, which allows you to pay 3 all the way to 6 months, right? Unfortunately, not up to 12 months, but 6 months. It's a lot of help, right? We always used to joke that Split It is our best friends because we literally like receive emails from them more than anybody else, right? So it is an interest-free way to pay, so that's perfect. So stretch your dollar there, okay? So I would say that's a perfect way, perfect payment plan. All right, so I am now going to show you a few pieces. Let's start small, okay? Unless you guys have something in particular that you want to see, right? Like for example, a brand, or you want to see the Birkins, or you want to see the Kellys, just let me know, okay? But in the meantime, I'm going to show you that one and only CDC that I have left. We are in the midst of getting more CDCs. They will be coming your way, but do give us a little while more, right? But in the meantime, I'm going to just sell this piece again because I cannot believe it's still here. All right, so this is going to be number 25 on the list, number 25 in the collection. All right, Jasper, number 25, you can find it, right? So right now it's already at a very, very crazy price of £550 with everything included, right? £550 with everything included, guys. Okay, it is an insane piece, and this is an alligator piece, and you are paying less than what you will pay for, right? You will pay less than what you will pay for a full leather piece, okay? Not alligator, right? So this is in Blue Roy, which is the perfect, like a dark blue, your dark denim kind of colorway, right? And you can see all the seals are on. I don't know what you guys are waiting for because condition wise, it's so good, right? The stickers are on. Yeah, the stickers are on everywhere, guys, everywhere. So literally no watermarks, no nothing, right? It comes with its box as well. Look, I can even hear the sound of the leather opening. That's how stiff it is. So over here you can see the on the hardware, all the hardwares are sealed, all. Okay, you're literally getting a new piece, okay? But it's just that it is it's not fresh from store, but to me all the seals are on. There is no way we can wear it with all these seals on. So this is literally a kept unused piece at £550, okay? A fraction of what you'll pay, and I would say half of what you'll pay for if you buy it in store. So £550, $744, what you see is what you get. You will not pay anything extra, anything more. So literally it is going to be your the price that you pay, $550 net. Okay, shipping, customs, duties, everything is included. Okay, and well, ladies, those of you who are behind the scenes, there are 14 of you, just say hi. All right, minus Veronica and Harriet. Who else is here? And Jasper. All right, so say hi, let me know who is behind the scenes so I know what to start with, and you know what would you guys like, and hopefully somebody will walk away with something, right? I know that this timing again is a little bit not so good for some of you guys because most people are either falling asleep or have not woken up yet. Maybe we have more people joining us later, but right now I'm going to give you guys the first tips, okay? So literally it will be those of you here getting the best deals first, right? So if you see anything that you like, just go ahead and check it out, and customs, duties and shipping will all be covered, okay? I'm doing number 40 on the list, right? I'm doing number 40 on the list, right? This one is one of my favorite pieces. I know. Right, so this is a discontinued maxi tweedy version, right? Everything discontinued is always better. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? So this is something that you cannot get anymore, right? Size-wise, it's touted as the best maxi tweedy size because right now the maxi tweedy is a little bit shorter and a little bit and half the width. Okay, so this one gives you the Obi-Wan style. Okay, so this gives you the ability to actually do it this way, right? Like a kimono belt, right? And it gives you the very wide waist, thick belt kind of look. All right, so this is the length and also the width that allows you to do that, right? So this one is a very, very popular style, right? That is already discontinued, and I love the colorway on this because it's gray, it's blue, and it's pink, and it's pastel plus dark colors. So a very, very great way to play around with the different colors. And did you see the price? Right, so it is going to be a very, very well priced piece. So this you can actually wear it even as a bow tie, or there are so many ways to wear it. I had so much fun with a piece like that, right? So if you put it under your shirt, right, it becomes like a little like a white tie look. Or this is the perfect length for you to actually give you the perfect bow on this, okay? So if you have any questions at all, just feel free to let me know, right? Or if there's anything that you want to see, right? I don't know where everybody is. Like, is there something going on, or you know, is it the time of the night that I have to wait? Now, anyways, ladies, the next show, I have actually adjusted the timing. If not, right, I'll be doing shows only at this time, right? And I thought, you know, let me give you guys a slightly more convenient time slot as well. So the next two shows will be slightly later in the day, so that I think you guys would just be awake, right, not falling asleep, and then we have London early in the morning. Okay, so it will make a perfect bow, right? So this is the length that actually gives you a perfect bow. This doesn't come with a box. It doesn't come with a box, but if you want the box, I have to go and find it. It is like a round box, but a maxi tweedy kind of a box. Thank you, Tan. So cute, right? Right. So I am going to find it. Okay. I think I might have one, but I have to find it. Okay. I have to find it. I'm just thinking of where it is. But anyways, this is how it will look like. There is no stains, no wears, no smells, right? And it comes with the tag is still on. Right, so this is literally going to be one of those chances that you're going to find something like that has no stains, no wears, no smells, right? And because it's already a discontinued version. Okay, so there you go, and it's free shipping. So literally these are the pieces. We are earning nothing, just hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So as you guys know, these are way below retail, way below retail, and let's not talk about it being a discontinued piece. Okay, so go ahead and check it out. You are getting first tips. Okay, go check it out. Right, I will find you a box. Okay, I will find you a box. I'm pretty sure I didn't throw away the box, so the box is definitely with me. I just need to search for it. Okay, this is one of those pieces that I got, but I was holding on to it because I really love that it's a discontinued version, right? So actually, don't mind keeping it, but I know that you guys will enjoy it more. because it's not a very scarfy weather here. Like not a very, you know, we don't. I don't really wear scarf in Singapore, so that's why I decided to part with it. But it is so pretty, and it is also a version, a discontinued version that I didn't mind holding on to, right? So the next piece that I'm going to get, right, that I'm going to show you guys is also something that is my favorite. So one thing about you being joining us, Luxury Promise, different hosts, is that you get a different range of items. So usually it will be items that I personally think that I cannot do without. It's a staple for me. That's what these two are definitely what I will have in my collection. All right, so that's why I started with these. And as you guys know, I love my my huge Picotan, right? So this is the Picotan. The okay, I know there is a lot of debate on the Picotans. What do I mean a lot of debates? It means that the sizing wise, right, there are a lot of people who are just debating on the sizes, but this one I know, right, is number 35 on the list. Number 35 on the list. Number 35 on the list. Okay. Right, so this is going to be your GM size, right? So Jasper, hang on for a while, okay? I'm just going to change the, Jasper, hang on, okay? I'm going to change the sizing. Because, right, because a lot of the times, right, people don't usually see this. So we are always very confused about where we start measuring them from. Okay, so this is a GM size, okay? This is GM. Hi, Auntie! Thank you so much. So cute, right? Yeah, I need something to cover my forehead, which is actually getting higher and higher. All right, so thank you, Auntie. So I am going to give you guys this Picotan. Now I'm going to tell you the debate with the whole debacle with this Picotan. All right, so a lot of people think that this is the 33 size 33, which is also the same. I was just messaging Trudy, right? I was just messaging Trudy about this. Thank you, Auntie. I was just messaging Trudy about this because the sizing wise, right, I'm going to tell you the difference. So this is the one that I use as well. I have a Etude one that I use all the time when I travel. I know you guys have seen it a lot, right? So this one I know I really love using it. It's definitely a good staple piece. Now, a lot of times, right, people always say that it's a 33, a TGM, right, a TGM size, but this is actually GM, right? So the problem is where we start measuring them from. So actually, right, the measurement starts from here, the piping to the piping. So here to here, right, the piping to the piping is actually 26, right? But most of the time people measure from here all the way to here, which makes it a 33, which is a TGM, right? So actually, this theoretically speaking should be the 26 because it's from here all the way to here, and that's 26 centimeters. Here all the way to here will be 33 centimeters. So I'm not sure, like for the other one that was sold, where it was measured from. Okay, but TGM is just slightly longer, right? But if you want something that can shoulder carry it, I would say that this is actually the perfect sizing. Okay, so you still have a lot of room here, right, for you to sling onto your shoulders, right? So this is how it will look like. So I have been using it on my shoulders all the time, right? And if you notice this about Picotans, right? Picotans is actually a very hardy bag, right? I think is the scarf sold? right? So this is also, of course, I tried to do a good price for it as well. So this is a crazy good price of £2,990, £2,990, or 4,043 US dollars. Okay, everything is covered. Everything is covered. So if you have missed this, right? If you have missed the one in Australia, don't miss out on this one. Hi, Andrea, congratulations! I know you love this as well, right? I'm not sure if you're still considering. So this is here, right? This is still available, and if you're interested in this, I can give you a little discount since you're getting the scarf as well. We can ship it together with it. So let me know if you're still interested. Now, ladies, this is half the price of what you are paying, so right, and all the seals are on. All the seals are on. But congratulations! Let me go back and try to find the big Tweety box for it. Pretty sure it's there. I do not throw away boxes, but I do not know where it is. Let me just go find. But anyways, guys, I am going to pin up all the Piketans. I'm going to let Jasper pin up the Piketans. Right, so Jasper, this one is the big one, right? And then I have a few smaller ones which I think we can all pin up and let everybody have a choice, a look at the Piketans. So that will be number 32, right? Number 32 all the way to number 38. Number 32 all the way to number 38. Congrats, Andrea. But anyway, Andrea, you can always wind it around as a Tweety, okay? The maxi Tweety, you can also wind it around your a softer bags, right? And do a big bow. I'm not sure if you're a bow girl. I am, so just saying, right? So I'm looking for cream white color. Andrea, I have a white. I have a white, right? So I have more coming in. I have a white, so why not drop me a WhatsApp. Right, I can offer it to you, and then we can ship it together with the maxi Tweety. Okay, I do have a few. I think I have two. One is white, I remember distinctively, because I was like, we don't get white. Let me just grab that first. And then I have another one which I can't really remember the color. Maybe it's green. Okay, so anyway, drop me a message. When I look at my messages, I will know. But anyways, Jasper, let's do all the Piketans, right? But this one is the one that I will call staple. It's a good staple. The color is sanguine. So sanguine is actually like a bricky, it's like a brick color kind of situation with a little bit of reddish, brown, pink mixed together. Right, so over here I have with Palladium Hardware. NT, I have Kelly 25 Cellier. Are you looking for any particular color? Over here today, right, I do have red and a flamingo, right? But if you're looking for more, I can show that to you as well. But if I need to go search for it, all right? So if you can tell me, NT, what kind of colorway you are interested in. So right now I have Rouge de Coeur, right? And I have Flamingo, which is a beautiful, literally a pinkish coral color. And then I have this two, but these two are ratons. These two are ratons, not Cellier. Okay, so if you want a Cellier, I can find that for you. Palladium Cellier, yes, no problem. I'll give you some options. Any pink bees? Birkin, I have a pink, but I have it in Rose Scheherazade. Okay, in crocodile. Right, I have a rose sheer piece. But 10, if you like pink, right, these two are coming on the next show. These two are coming on the next show. How cute, right? Now, as you can see, no price tag because literally this is store fresh and we are still, not we, but the vendor is still calculating the prices. So can't give you the price yet, but this will be on my next show on Wednesday, right? So if you're looking for pinks, right, next show is a great show to join, because then I will have more pink options for you, right? I've been saving up on some pink options for you guys, even for Chanel's. So well, I can't wait. But 10, WhatsApp me. Jasper, can you pin up my WhatsApp, please? So just keep it pinned. So pin up my WhatsApp so that you can drop me messages and I can actually find them for you. Okay? Right, so I have all the Piketons here for you. Let's talk about Piketons, okay? Let's talk about Piketons. Now, you guys know that I love the colors, Hermes color. I think in terms of Hermes colors, leathers, etc. So the feel of the leather is super important. Now, recently I just had a conversation with somebody. I don't know who is that person. I was having a conversation with one of our customers, but I'm not so sure about who it was. But we're talking about the quality of the leather. On the other one, I have a few more scarves, but I don't have any more maxi twilly, right? I don't have any more maxi twillies. I do have a few more scarf pieces, right? And I'm going to show you, okay, just in case you like any of them, Mimi. Right? Oh, I love your name, Mimi. So cute. All right. So I have I have this one, the Nyoban pouch, which is super cute as well. I know the price is good if you guys want me to show you. Right? So I have a few 90 by 90s. Right? I have a shawl. Right? And this is a Pegasus scarf, right? And I have a Chanel scarf here as well. Didn't add these into the collection, right? But I can show them to you as well. But Mimi, are you looking for just the McTwilly, or are you looking for scarves in general? Right? Let me know. Right? And definitely I'll try to find more maxi twilly pieces for you guys. Okay? That one is a personal collection, and right, I just thought that, you know, since I'm not using it in Singapore, it would be great to pass on these deals to you guys. Okay, now I was actually having a conversation with somebody about the leathers, right? So maxi twilly, no problem, Mimi. I'm sorry, I don't have this now. I don't have it with me, right? But I will keep a lookout. I'm going somewhere else to get more scarves. So I will keep a lookout on the maxi twilly. Mimi, if you can, please drop me a WhatsApp, okay? Drop me a WhatsApp, let me know what you're looking for, and then I'll try my best to the next time I curate, I will definitely add it into the collection. Okay, so let's talk about some of these leathers, right? So if you realize, right, that all these pieces, this is the one that I would definitely get, right? Because for the price tag and for the functionality of this size, it's just insane. And this is just so hard to get, right? So this size, 18s and 22s, we get them a little bit more often. But honestly, this sizing is just so hard to come by. The one that you can shoulder sling. Alright, so I'm going to just let you see the difference between the sizes. So this is going to be your, this is a big, huge difference, right? So this is going to be your 22, and this is going to be your 26. Okay, this is going to be 22. So let's measure the base just to show you. I think, right, sometimes we measure it differently, right, which is why you get a different measurement standard. So if you take a look at this, right, this is actually at 22. Can you see? This is literally 22 centimeters. So always measure the base from the piping to the piping, right? But however, there are some people who measure from here all the way to the other end, right? Hi Jack, of course, please WhatsApp me, right? If you have any questions regarding bags, just go ahead, right? So if you take a look at this, right, if I measure from the side to the side, right, from the side to the side, it's actually at 24 centimeters. So there is always this debate, like, where should I measure? The right way to measure is from the base, the piping to the piping. That is how Hermes does the measurement. So this is literally a legit 22, right? This is a Picotin 22. And then we have this one, which is a Picotin 26. So if you want to hook it over your shoulders, the only size that you can do it is this one, which is your 26. And then you have another one which is a 33. That 33, right, is a little bit longer, right? So it's very, very oversized. That one, that is the TGM, which is the extra large. So this is GM size, which is the large. Okay, so this is actually a very good size for you to shoulder carry, and also because as a lady, right? So generally our frames, our shoulders a little bit less broad. So this size is actually perfection. Okay, so if you like this color 2990, grab it because it's way below what you'll pay for retail anyways. Alright, so let's take a look at Picotin's leathers. So Picotin, generally we only use Clermont's leather on them, right? Hermes only uses Clermont's leather on them most of the time. Okay, so if you see any other leathers, this warrants a closer look at it, right? What do I mean by closer look at it is when you get other leathers, they are actually a little bit more special, right? For example, the Epsom leather. So what other leathers have you guys seen before in Picotin, right? So most of the time it is Clermont, because Picotin is a more casual kind of bag. They want MS wants to make it a little bit more slouchy, a little bit more, you know, luxurious, you know, that kind of feel, right? But so that's why generally Clermont is being used. But in the recent years, we see Epsom leather. But even the Epsom, right? If you take a look at the description, or if you take a look at the name of the leather itself, it's called Epsom Souffle, right, which is softer Epsom leather. So even for Epsom leather, they don't make the rigid sort, yeah, it's always the softer version of it, because you need your Picotins to look a little bit more slouchy, has a little bit more give, you know, that kind of feel. Alright, so literally Hermes has actually thought of all these points before making this bag. So just to make sure that you know you are getting a bag that is a little bit more casual, right? Has a little bit more of that slouchy feel, right? So that's why only Clermont is being used. So Clermont is very, very hardy, as you can see from the graining, right? It is one of the leathers that is the toughest, so it is thicker. The reason why it's easier to care for is because of its thickness. So since it's thicker and on such a hardy, such a everyday bag, you want it to last longer, of course, because you're going to wear it a little bit more roughly than your usual Birkins and Kellys. So the Clermont is going to be easier to repair in the long run because it's such a thick leather. So a little bit of scuffings wouldn't show much, or it'd be easier to repair in that sense. Okay, so over here just now the 22, right, we saw was a bi-colored version. So you have Rose Extreme with Rouge Cellier, and then you have this one, which is a brilliant blue, right? Brilliant, this blue. This is also a 22, and this is the blue electric version. Okay, so all the prices are up, right? All the prices are up. Is there a flash somewhere? Okay, so I have this, which is a 22 versus a 18. So this is the Picotin 18, which is in blue France. Hi Paige, it's been a while, Paige. How are you? Do I have any special? I do have quite a few special ones. Do you want crocodile, alligator? I also have a bi-colored HSS in Birkin 25. Okay, so yes, Paige, I know you love your blues, so I have these two blues for you guys. And these are both, look at the rarity of it. These two are both Go Hardware version. So you have this, which is Blue France, and then I have this, which is Blue Electric, one of the hottest blue that is in the Hermes palette. Both comes with your dust bag, lock, and keys, okay? And this is going to be your Pikatown 18 and 22. Okay, so since we have Pedge in the house and he wants to look at something a little bit more special, this is also a special one, Pedge. Is it flickering? Alright, so this piece, right, is the felt version. This is the felt version. Pedge, I'm sorry, these two pieces on top are not for sale, right? Private collection. Right, but I know because I've asked about this as well. Okay, guys, let's just not for sale. Okay, I might be able to convince her, but I don't think it will be anytime soon. Right, so this is the boss's private collection, and it's very, very difficult to find. Okay, now unfortunately she doesn't really want to sell it. Right, I've been trying to convince her, but if you want, just drop me a message. I'll try my best to convince her, but I'm going to tell you she's going to be very, very hard on the price, right? Because you don't get 32s, like 28 is off the charts, right? I don't even want to dream about it because the price is going to be insane. 32 is as good as it gets. No, not Sabrina. This is the vendor. So the boss of the shop. Right, so the vendor's private collection. Right, so I will have to try to convince her, but this is going to be an Argyle piece. And one thing about this is I can see exactly why she doesn't want to let it go, condition wise, right, for a light piece, for an Argyle, right? Sorry, let me sit there. Dust. Right, so look. She even has cover for the feet, which is very, very well cared for. I have not seen anything in such a good condition before. I have a monochromatic Colormatic. Have you seen it? Yes, I have, Pedge. In fact, the last time when I went to Japan, right, during the brand new show, we sold one. We sold the very, very first piece, I think, that just came out in the market. Right, single colored monochromatic Colormatic, right? It was in gold. We had gold and we had black. She's so lucky. She's one the customer who has bought it from us is one of the first, together with you, to own something like that. It's still quite new in the market. It's gorgeous, yes. It's perfect. It's almost like this. And I can tell you, Pedge, that in the long run, right, it will become this kind of status. Although this is insane status, right, for a Lucky's, right? So far, we have not had any. So with all these collectible things, right, there's two ways about it. But either way, it's a win-win scenario, I can tell you. Right, from, you got it from store, Pedge. Oh my God, even better. So I'm telling you that pieces like that, right? If they are reintroduced again, prices will shoot up for the older version as well, right? Or if they don't reintroduce it again and you only have this version, the price is going to be insane as well. So either way, if you get something like that, which is the rare collectible pieces, right? You will. It's a win-win scenario. Either way, okay? Either way. Right, so something unique when it comes to a Pikatown is also this, which is the felt version. Felt with Barenia, right? Anything with Barenia, I'm going to tell you, I love. Right, but again, Barenia is not for the faint-hearted, right? Barenia is not for the faint-hearted. It's not every day we get to see it, so I'm going to show you this, okay? Right, I'm going to show you close up how Barenia ages, right? So this is a hand carry bag. So you will see a lot of this kind of, this is how Barenia wears. we don't have a lot of not experience, but we don't have a lot of chance to see Barenia up close and personal, right? So I'm going to show you. Patch is going to be the Barenia. I don't know why, but because Phobo Barenia to me is a little bit more Togo-like. Okay, Togo-like. But this, like the flatter, the grainless version actually gives you the full glory of Barenia. I know it's not for the faint-hearted. Honestly, the grain version is going to be a little bit more hardy, but nothing ages like a pure Barenia leather. Okay, so you get the usual water spots, a little bit of darkening, but oh my god, like literally this is a true blue heritage leather, which if you appreciate Hermes leathers, you would definitely love it. Right, so this is the felt version, right? So felt version, also a very collectible piece. And then I also have these, which are the cargo version. So if you don't already have a cargo piece, right, I would say I think Hermes is around about there with cargos already. I don't foresee them doing any more permutations when it comes to cargo pieces because they have already done all the great ones. Right, so this piece, these few pieces, these are the OGs, right? We have the black, the full black, and then we have the sesame. So I'm going to tell you that all these, they'll come a full circle, right? What I mean by that is that at the end of the day, when it comes to collectability, right, people will always go back to the OGs. Okay, think about it, right? Think about it, because you will be like, hey, yeah, Yen actually said that before. So I'm going to tell you that at the end of the day, collectability wise, the OGs are always the best. But I got a cargo from store. I see. So you know sometimes, right, when you have a huge difference, like for example the Picotan, cargo Picotan, probably you can get it as close to store price as possible. So it is actually a very good choice, Patch, because you know, you get the slightly harder to get ones, a little bit more expensive ones from store, but you get the slightly more palatable price range from resale. The difference is actually not that much if you think about it for the Picotan, cargo Picotan. Alright, so I am going to go with some of these rare pieces from here. Those of you who are on Instagram, please do hop on to luxurypromise.com. I cannot see your comments there. Alright, so I'm going to go and show you right now, right? Oh my god, it's only on this side, but it's okay. Who cares? Alright, so I'm going to show you, right, the rarer pieces of my Birkin 25s. Okay, just let me get the SKUs for you so that we don't mix this up. All right, so I have number 20. Number 20 is a HSS. It is a Birkin 25. Right, so horseshoe stand, which is a HSS, right, is always something that is very coveted, right? It depends on whether the combination is what you like, right? So there are a lot of different combinations around, but I would say generally this is not a common what do you call that? Like a common combination that we always see. So literally it is two of the best colors added together. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so this is going to be number 20. Okay, we have Cray and Gris Torterelle. Right, so I'm going to just show, oh my god, the picture, I'm sorry, just doesn't do it justice. Right, you have two of the hottest neutral mixed together. So as usual, like I was saying, that today is all about your classic, your neutral colored bags, right? So this is one very rare neutral combination. I know, right, NT? Two of the best colors all rolled into one. Right, so these are both colors, right, that are very, very sought after. Now, I had somebody ask me, one of our customers asked me during one of our conversation, right? So she asked me, why would I pick Gris Tourterelle over Etude? Like, Etude is a classic evergreen color that is always like one of the top favorites, right? When you talk about resale value, Etude is always up there. Yes, I agree, but Etude is just easier to find, okay, to be honest, than a Gris Tourterelle. You agree? Right, so this is going to be a B stamp piece, B stamp, okay, B stamp. And this is going to be number 20. Let's take a look, right? Let's let Jasper pin it up. Okay, so it's a B stamp piece. It's a very, very new piece, okay? I'm not going to lie, right? So B stamp will be from your year 2023 to 2024. 2023 to 2024. Right, this is a HSS at not a HSS price. Now, HSS neutral, okay? And this one comes with your champagne gold hardware, which is right now almost only for special orders. So this is going to be your permabrass hardware. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to differentiate again. Now from here, right, you can see permabrass is a very elusive hardware. So when I look at on screen, right, it actually looks gold, right? But when I take pictures of permabrass hardware, it actually looks palladium. So what it means is that you are getting the best of both, a combination of both the hardware. So if you are somebody who loves to mix and match, right? Mix and match your, if you like to mix and match your combinations, like your palladium and your gold hardware, kind of white gold, yellow gold jewelry, this is perfect for you. Pej, I have to ask the boss. I don't have a lot of room on this. Let me ask the boss, okay? Hang on, yeah. Boss. Okay, let me ask the boss, okay? Boss is calculating. Alright, but anyways, this is a B stamp piece, right? And I think it comes with as full a set as you can get. What is missing? We wouldn't get the there is no, let me see, what do I have? Okay, so it comes with a dust bag, it comes with a lock set, it does come with the receipt, okay? No box. It comes with the receipt, no box. Okay? Okay, Pej, unfortunately this one doesn't come with a box. I don't have any extra boxes, right, for it, and I really don't want to overpromise you, right? But if you want a box, I do have to search for it, okay? I cannot give you a confirmation now, right? I really need to check with our other offices if we do have one. But right now, I don't have it. Like, as in, they don't keep extra boxes. Bit tough. Okay, so it is now up at 18,900 pounds. I think, right, judging from what she has shown me, I can only do 18,500 pounds for you. 18,500 pounds. Okay, so think about it, right? And if you want, I will change the price for you. cannot promise you on the box, but you know I'll try my best. Right? I don't want to like flippantly say yes, I can find it, but I am just afraid that I can't, right? But you know I'll try my best for it. Okay? Right, so the Kelly, again, the Kelly is not for sale. The Luckies, you mean, right? The Luckies, or is it the Crop Kelly? The Luckies is not for sale. Yeah, I will try. Okay, but if you think that if you're okay with the price, I can actually send you, I can actually change the price for you. This one comes with the original receipt from USA, right? And yes, I've asked her. I asked her before the show. So boss, how can sell or not? I'm pressuring her again, but I think, right? I asked her yesterday night. I was like, can I add it into the show? She's like, no, you know, if I sell it now, I cannot get it again, you know, and I don't want. She said, you always lowball me. Right? That's my job, right, Paige? That's my job. I need to give you guys the best prices. She's like, I don't want to sell. You always lowball me. So I'm not going to sell it. Let me think. And then she's like, no. She said, no, cannot. Okay, so Paige, I'm sorry. Right? That one is not for sale. Okay? That the Lucky is not for sale. Anyways, this is available, right? I have already changed the price on it. So if you like it, go ahead and check it out, right? This is literally the best combination. So you guys know that these are the two best colors, best performing neutrals so far. Best performing neutrals. So we have this, which is Cray. Cray and Nata has always been up there, right? Everybody knows that if you buy anything that has Cray and Nata in it, right, it will do well, right? So this is Cray, and also Gris Tourterelle is like a more soothing gray version of the sure, of course, Patch. More soothing grayer version of the Etude, a little bit less brown. Right, so I'm always a person who loves Gris Tourterelle because I actually let me just show it to you close up. Okay, I want to say grew up, but I started my career hunting for Gris Tourterelle because in the year 2010, when the Gris Tourterelle just came out, or is a hot color, it's impossible to get. So now if you ask me again, if you put me in a spot, like in a corner, and ask me Etude or Gris Tourterelle, I'm going to tell you Gris Tourterelle. I spent an earlier part of my career hunting for Gris Tourterelle. I know how difficult it is to find it. So over here, this is corner 1. Right, the base is clean. Corner 2. Okay. Corner 3, nice and clean. Corner 4, okay, and then you have the back with no stains. This is a really beautiful piece of Togo. Can you see the fine grains on this? Right, so if you ask me, right, I'm going to tell you Gris Tourterelle is a harder color to find, and because it has that soothing gray undertone, this actually is a very beautiful combination. So it is a little bit lighter than what it seems on screen. So this Gris Tourterelle has got a beigey gray undertone, and Etude has a beigey brown undertone. So very different, right? Condition wise is so good. So you have got this. I'm going to tell you how to take a look at your permabrass hardware. So if you take a look at the ends of the Hermes Paris, right at the end there, if you don't see a hallmark at the back, but it looks sort of like gold hardware, then this is a permabrass hardware piece, right? Right, Veronica, beautiful. So you can see that if it doesn't have a hallmark, this is your true blue permabrass hardware piece. So like your champagne gold hardware. Okay, so I'm going to show you the front. Yes, Auntie, please feel free to chat with me, okay? I love chatting with you guys. Right, I have so many conversations with you ladies offline. Sometimes I forgot who I said what to. But yes, go ahead and ask me, right? So there you go. Look at that. So there are no stains, no wears, no color transfers anywhere on this. And it's very important for cray and horseshoe stem, okay? It's very important for crays and natas that you have no stains, right? Because it is a lighter color, right? But I can tell you this is perfect. Okay, so this is your Tortorelle. So like I said, I've spent a good first few years of my career. If you don't believe me, 2010 is the year for your Gris Tortorelle. 2010. 2010, 2011. Okay, so everybody wants a Gris Tortorelle, but it was a limited color, like a limited pieces only. It came out for a while and then that was it. They reintroduced it again, but the older version I can't find. But even right now, right, Gris Tortorelle is going to be a harder find than your Etoupe. Right, so I'm going to show you the interior. It's also Gris Tortorelle, which is fantastic. Very, very well thought out of, because you don't want a nata or a cray inside, if you know what I mean, right? So you want a hardier and a darker color so that it's gritty in the inside, which is perfect. Alright, so dust bag, it comes with its receipt, okay? And then you have your lock key closet right here. So the price is there, it's already up, so it's something for you to consider, Pat, right? Go ahead and check it out if you're happy with what you see. Right, the seals are still on for the strap and the sangles and the turn knob. Okay, these two parts, no seals, right? But I've checked the hardware carefully. I remember our experience. So okay, Patch, you know that our voucher comes with a minimum spend. All right, our credit comes with a minimum spend, right? The best price that I can give you right now is $18.5, right? $18.5. That's the best price I can give you. If you want a voucher, right? If you want a voucher, but it will come with a minimum spend, right? So if you are okay with it, let me know. I don't have a lot of room to play around with this, right? But I can give you 250 pounds, a 250 pounds voucher. 250 pounds. Right, with a straight off discount of 400 pounds. That's the best that I can do for now, right? Because I have already, the boss was calculating it just now, and again, she's only able to go down less than 100 pounds, but I've already taken it off from our end, right? And that's the best that I can do, right? This condition is really good, right? So there you go. Okay, Patch, think about it, right? It is ready for you to check out, and I will give you the voucher right after the show. Okay, I'll give you a voucher right after the show. Right, so this is the most special HSS Birkin 25 that I have. Right, I don't have any others that is similar or anything close. Right, I do have a matte alligator Birkin 25 that I'm going to show you as well. Okay, Paj, think about it. I think it's a really, really, really good piece to have. Like, I would take the straight off discount for sure, right? I think the discount is great, like 400 pounds off. And voucher wise, I think 250, 300. I mean, that's the best that I can do. Right? So think about it. I don't think so far. I think so far there are no other similar combinations like this outside. Right? So get it. Alright, so I have this one which is equally rare. Right? So this is your full alligator piece. Right? The full gris sauterelle piece as well, but you will know what I mean when I talk about the pricing. Okay, so this is number 19 on the list. Number 19, this is a K-stem piece, which means that it is one of the newest stem, right? So it is the newest stem piece, K-stem. This is literally going to be like your close to store fresh. So it has got all the seals and everything still on, right? It's a matte black alligator piece. Matte black alligator. So if you are somebody who really wants your full set with side tees and everything, this is the kind of piece that you should be getting, right? Because you know side tees actually does expire. So if you want a side tees piece, a certified side tees piece, and you want something that is you can carry around, right, overseas, right, legit, right, then this is the one that you should get. All right, but other than that, all the other pieces, the pre-loved crocodile or alligator pieces, they don't usually come with a valid side tees. Right, so I'm going to show it to you. Usually we have a copy of the side tees for you, right, when it comes to older pre-loved pieces. But remember, if you want to go, we always say in Singapore, by law, it is not valid, because they have got only 1 year validity, and then after that you have to reapply for it. Okay, 2 years I think, maybe. Right, so you can see that with this square stem right here, this square signifies that this is a alligator piece, right? And this is a matte alligator piece. So alligator comes with slightly bigger scales, right? Or only towards the end you get a little bit smaller, but you can see I don't have another croc with me, but you know, the alligators are the one that gives you the wider scales, right? So this is literally the dream. Like, this is actually one of the most asked for combination when it comes to exotics. Okay, exotics, right? Everybody wants a smaller piece because you need something. Sell your luckies. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, this is one of the most sought after sizing. Okay, anything that is beyond 25, right, 30, sometimes some people find it a little bit hard to carry around in the evening or in the night, right? So 25 literally is one of is the most sought after when it comes to exotics. Okay, and matte and with gold hardware and black, you guys know, is the best combination. Now I know the next question comes, right? People usually ask me, Yen, so would you choose matte or would you choose shiny? Can I have a show of hands? How many for matte and how many for shiny? What do you guys think? Are you a matte girl or are you a shiny girl? Tell me. Right, so this is going to be my alligator, right? If you want a full set with side tees, with everything, and you want a valid side tees, this is the piece for you, okay? This is the investment piece for you. Okay, so are you a matte girl or are you a shiny girl? I'm a what comes along and it's a good price girl. Okay, but yes, Veronica, yes, you are right. I would choose matte as well, right? It is just that slightly easier to care for, very slightly. But Hermes is so good with their crocodile that you do not need to worry about shiny. But shiny, yes, Veronica, you are so right. Keep your face shiny, but your bed matte. but your bag matte. Very, very good idea. Okay, so ladies, I have another crocodiles, again another matte alligator piece, right? So if you want rare pieces, right, I'm going to say go for these. All right, Pej, if you're still there, go for these. But I know you are a 35%, you are a 25%, so that one will be the one for you. I have a 30 HSS, which is this one in an alligator. This is number 24. Okay, this is number 24. Let's take a look at number 24. Now, why matte? It's because matte, right, tends to have a little bit less fingerprints showing, right? When shiny alligator, shiny crocodile or shiny alligator, first few years, the thing that we are usually worried about is makeup. Because makeup blurs the surface. All right, makeup actually is the first thing that actually causes fingerprint marks, and also becomes matte. The shiny becomes matte. Yes, so matte is definitely an easier, slightly easier. But again, I was saying the beauty about Hermes's crocodile pieces is that they can be polished back to its shiny look. All right, polished back into its shiny look. Right, so Pej, why alligator? Do you mean that if it's other crocodile you would like shiny? Can you just tell me like what? I want to know like what do you guys think? I mean, I have my own thinking, but it's always good to know like what our customers are actually thinking. Right, so for matte, right, to me, I think it's slightly easier to care for. But if you are a shiny person, like if you like shiny, don't worry, right? You are able to get it polished back into its former glory, so no problem. Right, so matte alligator, you mean? Matte alligator is really beautiful. There is just something about the wider, let's take a look at this. Okay. The wider graining to the wider scales to the alligator, I love, right? And then we have Porosus, we have Niloticus, right? So alligator is a very good way to start your exotic journey, because pricing wise, alligator is a little bit, it's definitely lower, right? But it is still, nevertheless, has that crop look, right? So alligator is hot, right? So here you can see that it is a Birkin, this is a Birkin 30. It's Biton, which is very, very close to like your Cray in the Hermes, in the leather, in the normal leather kind of colorway. This is very, very close to Cray, right? So it is a hot color, Biton. Biton is one of the hottest crocodile pieces around, right? So this is a HSS piece at 44,000 pounds. 44,000 pounds or 59,492 US dollars, right? So we are talking about HSS, right? And it is a relatively, it's not like a vintage piece, okay? It's a 2018 piece, 44,000 pounds. Generally, any Birkin 30 HSS, be it alligator, be it Porosus, Niloticus, any croc bags, all right, will be around the above that 50,000 pound mark, right? So over here, this is a pre-loved piece, but yet it has got everything going for it. It's in Biton, which is a great color. The interior, right, is amazing. Are you guys ready? The interior, look. The interior is blue sapphire, which makes it just so well thought out of, right? So if you choose a lighter color on the inside, right, you're going to be a little bit more tentative around it. But this is a dark blue sapphire, which makes it so easy to use. Okay, so you do not need to worry about mark stains, etc., on the inside. You can go ahead and enjoy it, right? And it is that beautiful Biton on the outside, a little bit more of that gray, like I said, grayish undertone. So you do not need to worry so much about like wear. All right, so because it already naturally has a grayish undertone, there is no need to worry more about stains or marks. Okay, you know, that kind of like gives you that old look, right? Because of that grayish undertone. This one already has a grayish undertone, so no need to worry. Right, so this comes with matte gold hardware, which is again another special order hardware, matte gold hardware. Right, so matte gold hardware and alligator, HSS, horseshoe stem. Right, so I know, Pash, I'm going to tempt you even further, but I'm going to tell you that this is just the size that you like, right? And then we have this. See the similarity in the color? So like I said, this is the crop version of this, right? Matte alligator. Right, this one comes with that beautiful gris tourterelle. Gris tourterelle on the sides. Now I do have another full gris tourterelle Birkin 30, which I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Okay, hang on. Just put this back. Alright, let's just make sure everything is perfect. Right, so I have this one, which is a gris tourterelle Birkin 30. Right, I don't have an etoupe to show you, but I'm going to tell you why this gris tourterelle is just such a hot color. Right, so this is number 23 on the list. Number 23. I know, Pash. Jump on it. How much? What do I have to do to make you jump on it? I'm just going to calculate it again, okay? I really think that that's the best that I can do. But I know, for you, I'll recalculate this, okay? Yeah, I think I usually like to give like discount, like, you know, just write off without the vouchers, right? Because vouchers sometimes a little bit harder to use, right? So I think, yeah, that's my max. 400 pounds off already, which is done for you to check out anytime, and a 300 pounds voucher. Best. Yeah, can't do it anymore. All right, Pash, I know, bending over backwards already. So think, right? Do it. I think that one is a very good deal. Just, I mean, for a newer HSS, as you guys know, right? If we are talking brand new, we are talking about another 6,000 to 7,000 pounds more brand new. So somebody has already taken a huge first hit for you, right? 18,500 pounds. Somebody has taken a huge first hit for you. Now I have this new gris tourterelle piece as well. So this is a gris tourterelle Birkin 30. So this is 13,500 pounds or 18,253 US dollars, and this is a T-Sand piece. So I know that usually, right, sometimes you see this is the price that you pay for probably like a Birkin 30 etoupe, right? Even in Japan, I can tell you, it's always about this range depending on the condition. So 12 to 13,000 pounds kind of price range for etoupe. Right, so that's why you see, right, when Vivian and I, when we do our Japan shows, we are we have a lot of options for etoupe, but the prices are there, and people don't usually want to jump on them because that is the price range that you generally see for etoupe. Right, so gris tourterelle sits on the same pedestal, right? It is that same kind of rarity, or not rarity, the same kind of classic neutral tone, right? But out of 10, I mean, I want to say out of 10 etoupe, but who can find 10 etoupe? Okay, out of 10 etoupes, only one is a gris tourterelle. So out of 5, like half. Okay, So it is not easy to find Gris Tourterelle. It's more difficult to find a Gris Tourterelle than an Etude. So sometimes, right, I was just having a conversation with one of you ladies, like, do you think Etude or Gris Tourterelle? I would say Gris Tourterelle, because in the history of Gris Tourterelle, it's always been a very sought after and harder to come by color. Every year we have Etude. Every year we have Etude. We have Etude in all the different kinds of hardware, all the different kinds of leather types, right? But Gris Tourterelle, only very, very standard pieces, and very little, because it is considered one of the more seasonal, right? Here to stay, but still seasonal color. Right, so this one is in perfect condition with its hardware stickers on, right? There is no corner wears to note, no stains. So something about Singapore pieces, about the kind of range that we get from Singapore, it's slightly newer, right? Not, I mean, as in age-wise, okay? Age-wise, it's slightly newer. Right, more of the like new pieces we see more often in Singapore, right? Japan is famous for their older or vintage pieces, right? I don't want to be an ageist. I'm not an ageist, okay? Because I feel and I always believe that Hermes leathers ages really, really, really well. So I would go for a vintage with a good color and a good price anytime. Okay, but if you're somebody who love the like new or the newer stamps, right, like Singaporeans, right, we're just having a discussion with some of my Singapore clients, right, that it's just a culture thing, right? So over here in Singapore, vintage is not a very big market. Vintage is not a very big market for Chinese or like even Singaporean Chinese. People usually want to go for the like new pieces, right? But like I said, Hermes ages very well. Their leathers age very, very well. So there are pieces that to me, most important of all is the condition more than the age itself, of course, and the rarity of the color. So Gris Tourterelle is definitely one of those pieces that I love. And we also have a trench, right? It's going to be a little bit higher, right? The trench is going to be a much higher piece, like it is, I'm not going to lie, it's on the higher price range, but still it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. I want to show you guys so that we can take a look at the difference. Okay, so this is the color trench, which I know you guys love, right? We have a Birkin 35. I don't know if it's still available in Japan, but the Birkin 35 piece, that's why I said that Birkin 35 in trench was something that I would grab, right? Because trench's price range, just like the Gris Tourterelle, is a different level, right? So looking for an Etude is definitely going to be easier than a trench or a Gris Tourterelle. Okay, so there you go. Pej, if you're looking for something a little bit rarer, if that combination is in Etude, I would say maybe you can wait for a little while. But Gris Tourterelle, don't go for it, Pej. All right, I'm just going to find out about this. Okay, I just wanted to find out how much is this Kelly, yeah? Just give me a minute. I know the price is a little bit higher, but it's not in my list. Not in my list. Okay, so anyways, Pej, can you remind me how much is the voucher? But yes, I can consolidate. But Pej, I would say, right, don't consolidate, right? Keep them separate, because it's easier to use with a smaller minimum sum. Okay, so generally splitting up is better. Okay, right, so this is a is a trench. I'm going to put it together with the Gris Tourterelle just so that you can see the difference. That is like tempting you. Okay, so if you take a look at the color, this is literally your Burberry trench, right? So you can see between the two, right? Now you can see the true color of the Gris Tourterelle. It's literally dove grayish. Dove grayish. I would say keep it separate, Pej. Easier to buy things with. The denomination is smaller, right? But in any point of time, if you need me to consolidate, like if you're buying something, a bigger purchase, right, that makes the minimum, then just let me know. I can always change it for you. But right now I would say split it up because you don't know what you're getting. But you know I'm always online, so you can just ask me, no problem. All right, so I can consolidate for you. It's easy. Right, so if you can see it side by side, you can see the difference between the color. They are very, very similar, as in the shade wise. The dark and the lightness of the shade is very, very similar, very, very close. But if you look closely, you can see the gray coming through the Gris Tourterelle, which hence the name Gris Tourterelle. And then the trench, which does definitely, unmistakably, has a little bit more of that khaki colored tone. Okay, so yeah, Pej, I think that's me thinking for you. No, but usually this is what I usually advise our customers and clients, right? It is good to have a more separated amount, easier to heat, right? So something for you to consider, all right, Pej? But go ahead and just check it out already. Just check it out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the voucher. I have your back. Okay, I'll get it done for you. Separated or together. All right, and today, right, I do have a Epsom Birkin 30, right, an Epsom Birkin 30, but I also have a 25, but this 25 is a stuffed stem bag, so I'm not sure if you guys will like it, right? So if there's anything that you want to see from here, just let me know. I know green tea is perfect. Green tea is one of my favorite colors because it's so elusive. I'm not kidding. Like I always explain to you guys, right? I always tell you guys that, oh, we have an etude here. It's a sandal, but you can see the difference in color. It's much darker, right? So usually, right, I'm going to tell you that the Gris Tourterelle or see the difference? Pej, right now I don't have any Celia Birkins. Like right now, currently, the Celia Birkin phase has passed. Right, the Celia Birkin phase has passed now. That sounds wrong, but I'm going to tell you that it's now getting very, very hard to find Celia Birkins because the new ones are all sold out, right? There are no new ones coming in from store, so it's already like sort of like a soft discontinued kind of piece. So we got to wait for those people who are enjoying their current Celia Birkins, right, to let them go in the resale market before we see them. So right now you're going to face a really, really big shortage, and any pieces that comes along from now until maybe next year is going to be higher in price. So that's why I'm telling you, if you see any that you like, or if any of my Japan trips, right, if I see any more Birkin, Celia Birkin 25s, please grab them. NT, do you want the 30 or the 25? Do you want the 30 or the 25? I know, you shouldn't have sold it. Should have kept it. Okay, let's put number 21 up. 21. So there are some things that you don't sell and some things that you just got to just quickly take the plunge. One of it is the Birkin Celia, which I've been telling you guys. Remember all my brand new Hermes shows? I keep nagging at, you know, until sometimes, right, at the end of the night, right, I call Anna, right, who is my sounding board. I keep telling her, oh my god, I feel like I'm nagging, but I am, right? But I'm telling you that if you miss that boat, it's gone. And now I'm telling you, sorry, the boat is missed. Right, so if you see any more left, please grab them because chances are you just won't find them anymore. Right, so NT, I'm not sure which one you want, right? But this is the Birkin 30. This is the Birkin 30 gold hardware piece, right? It's a pretty new piece. It's a C-stand piece, and this is going to be at 14,500 pounds. 14,500 pounds. And this is a Birkin 30. So generally, Birkin 30 range, right? Besides some crazy deals, right? You don't usually see them at this pricing, right? The B25, however, NT is a stuff bag. Okay, let's discuss about the stuff bag. Right, I'm not sure if it's something which you want to take the plunge with. I'm sorry guys, I just need to put them back where they are supposed to be, okay? We want to get invited back. We want to get invited back. Okay, right, sit here buddy. Okay, I'm going to show you this one, okay? And this one, let me just see if, what is the price, okay? Because for a stuffed stem bag, right, you need to be happy with a slightly lower price. So if this one is good, right, then I'm going to pin it up for you. Hang on, yeah? Just let me search it for you. Yes, it's black. Do you want a different color? What color are you looking for, NT? Tell me. I know you already have black, right? Is that? Yeah, this one. Okay, I'm going to just pin this one up, okay? SKC 8002H. SKC 8002H. Okay, Jasper. SKC 8002H. It's at 16,500 pounds. Okay, so because this is a stuffed stem bag, right? It's a stuffed stem bag, right? If anybody wants it, I can do a little bit of discount on it. Right, I think this one at best is 16,000 pounds. I'm not going to change the price, but I think 16 is the lowest that we can go for this, right? Judging from how much it is cost, right? But honestly, a grey HAC 28. Hi Ramash, good morning. NT, you are totally right. Let me tell you about, again, I think I have had this discussion recently with the HAC lover. So for HAC, right, you have very standard colors, NT. HAC, you have red, you have blue, red, rouge vif, rouge ash, and then you have your blues, which is your blue, like your blue thalassa, that kind of blue jean. Right, and then you have got your greens, which is your Bengal, all the older stems, and then you are going to have your greens, like your Bengal, like I said, and vert ani, and you have your blacks and chocolate, like a brown Eben, and that's it. Okay, so for HAC is very specific because at that point of time there were only these colors available. So for you to get a HAC 28 or 32 even in gray, I will take a look at it very carefully. Like, I have not seen a gray. Greens in Epsom, no. Yes, hang on. It depends on what green. So NT, I would tell you, right, so far that the vert ani in HAC, I've only seen chef leather, because it's very specific. Some color will come only in some leather, and if it comes in any other leathers, I will take a look at it twice. Okay, so vert ani, HAC only in chef Coromandel, only in chef. And so far, if it's vert Bengal or the deeper greens, it will be in Courchevel. standard. So far, I have not seen any of the dark greens in chef leather. Okay, so you'll be in Courchevel, not Epsom, because at that point of time, Epsom is not out yet. So very, very, very standard pieces, very standard. So if you are looking for grey, I would say no. Put your money somewhere else, NT. Like, you know, find a different goal, right? So this is going to be your black Birkin 25, and I just want to show you guys the stuff stem. Okay, I think, right, for a black piece, the stuff stem is definitely not obvious at all. Okay, can you see the S here? Okay, so this is like a stuffed sail kind of bag. You can see very, very clearly, right? So I know that there are a lot of you guys thinking about, like, have a lot of questions about the stuffed stem bag. Will I be able to spy it? Will I be able to go back to Hermes with it? As much as I would love to sell you something, I'm going to tell you no. Okay, no. Because these are all supposed to stay within the staff, friends, family kind of situation. So you are not going to be able to bring it back to the MS Spa unless you find the original person who has bought this bag. Alright, so I would say, but you can always, it's not the end of the road. You can always spy in any of those, any good spa outside, right? Any good bag spas, not a problem at all. Alright, unless there are some really big issues, which I don't think this one will have, right, then you will not be able to do it. So yeah, this is a little bit tricky. Okay, so that's why most of the time stuffed stem bag or stuffed sail bag will generally be lower for the inconvenience cost. Okay, right, so that is the stuffed stem bag, Birkin 25. So generally a Birkin 25, Epsom leather, black, gold hardware, this combination will warrant about a usually will warrant about a above close to £17,000 kind of range, right? So this is just slightly lower. So if you ask me, this is a much better deal. Okay, so NT, if you have something in mind, right, if you have like just WhatsApp me, okay, so we can discuss about it, not to worry. But HAC, very, very, very standard, very, very standard. Okay, because in the past, right, HAC only comes in there are only certain colors available in the MS range or palette last time, so it's very, very fixed. Okay, so NT, now that we're going to put your money somewhere else, where else can we put it? Where else can we put it for you? Okay, so Patch, are you still there? What do you think? Do we have a go? Do we have a go? Alright, so I'm going to just go live here. Alright, so ladies, that is what I have for my leave it in the bank. Oh my gosh, leave it in the bank? Really? Auntie? No, it ain't happening. It's not happening, I'm telling you, Auntie. Okay, ladies, these are some of the staple pieces that we have for our Birkins, right? Maybe let's shake it up a little. Shall we go through? Tell me what you guys want. Tell me what you guys want. Should I go through some Evelyn pieces? Should I go through some Evelyn pieces, or should I go through some Chanel's? Evelyn's, Chanel's, Lindy's? Tell me. Yes, of course, Pej. Tell me if there's anything I can help you with. Okay, so I do have some really neutral pieces when it comes to our Lindy's. Right, so I'm going to show you this one. I think this is a workhorse piece. This is a workhorse piece. Yes, WhatsApp me, Auntie. I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? Let's just chit chat. It's always good to know what you guys are looking for so that at least, you know, I have a better idea of what I can curate next time. Alright, so I have this Lindy. What is this Lindy? Like, where is it? Why is it not around? Good Lord. Okay, did not skew this lady, did I? Jasper, do you mind helping me to see if this is up? This is SKC 8077H. SKC 8077H. I know, Ramesh. I know you love the pinks as well, but I'm going to show my pink stuff. I'm going to show my pink stuff on Wednesday. Okay, I'm still waiting for the price for them, so I'm still waiting for the price. So that's why they're going to be shown on Wednesday. I'm going to have more pink stuff coming. Okay, I'm just going to collate all the lovely pink items, and I'm going to show it to you guys. Oh my God, Store Fresh. How cute is this? I really want to put my money on this. I only saw a black one, but this is bubblegum pink. I know I don't have the price yet though, Tan. But on Wednesday I'll be doing these. Okay, Wednesday I swear I will have them in a collection for you because we are still calculating the price. Because I'm telling you how it goes, okay? I'm going to tell you how this goes. Because, right, I'm telling you that in order to get these two Picotans, okay, in order to get these two Picotans, diamonds were bought. Diamonds were bought. So that's why, right, in order to at least for our lovely client or our lovely supplier to break even, we have to calculate all these things very carefully. So if you ask me, there was somebody who asked me, I think I was at a party with my husband, right? And somebody actually asked me straight off, so since you are a reseller, right, would you buy brand new from store, or would you buy from reseller? Without hesitation, I would say buy resale. Okay, because you don't want to be the one at the end of the day to sit down and calculate everything and to make sure that you know you're breaking even and that you are you know, are you going to make like huge losses if you sell your diamonds or if you sell your bags. These are problems that you don't want to have. You just want to enjoy the bag. So trust me, some of the good deals that come along, just run for them. Just grab it. Don't want to be at the other end. Okay. So even as a reseller, I would say I'll buy from my own friends or you know my fellow resellers or buy it myself. So trust me, I think this is the best way to do it. This makes the most sense, right? And also the time and the effort of you having to go there through and fro just to buy like a gazillion pairs of orans and your diamond jewelry and everything, and just to hope for a bag that might not even be the color that you want. I cannot take it. All right, so having said that, I spent a long time doing it, so yeah, I know I don't enjoy it, but I know that there are people who really enjoy the trips to the store and everything, so good on them, but it's not for me. All right, so this is going to be the Constance Elan. This is SKC H4055. SKC H4055. If you are looking for gray NT, I did a stupid deal for this. This is a W stamp piece, okay? I can feel your money is not going to stay in the bank, NT. Oh my God, I feel like such a horrible person. But I'm telling you, this is dark gray. This is Green Maya, right? I think. No, Green Misty. Darker than Green Maya. How could I make such a mistake? Green Misty. A new gray is a W stamp piece. W stamp piece. And this is 10,500 pounds, 14,197 US dollars. NT. I know you've got crazy deals that we have made for your Kelly Elans. This is equally crazy. Right? Equally crazy. Yeah, Ramash, the inflation, right? The inflation is enough. Right? So this is literally going to be the place for you to park your money in. Right? So I just want to tell you that for Constance Elan, this is the newer version. This is the W stamp version. Right? This is the W stamp version. And this is not the vintage version. Okay? So to get a Constance, just wrap your head around it. To get a Constance Elan, right? To get a Constance Elan W stamp lower than your Kelly Elan, right? Try to wrap your head around the math, okay? I know it's not mathing. I know Sabrina didn't employ me for my math, but I'm telling you, I really did a really good price for this. And I'm gonna get killed for a W stamp piece. The only thing about this piece is that something is missing. One seal in front. Okay? W stamp like new. One seal in front is missing. So the missing seal area, you get like maybe hairline scratches. On this side I can see. Right? But other than that, it is reflecting. You can see my cute little Sonny Angel. That's how nice and clean and clear it is. Right? And this is going to be your Grey Misty. Grey Misty. W stamp. Alright, so today I was just on the way on the right here, I was just chatting with Shruti, who no doubt fell asleep. Yes, it's thinner than the old one. So right now we had a good discussion with her about the old one and the new one. So I'm ready for this discussion, right? See, all the savvy investors are here, alright? And this is thinner. Right, so the older version is 25 centimeters or about 25 and a half, slightly bigger. Okay, slightly bigger. Right, and very much thicker, twice the thickness, which gives you, my husband always calls it the school bag. Right, my husband always calls it the school bag, the satchel, the school satchel, right? So every time I wear my Constance, so it is the double gusset version that he keeps saying it. So this is the slimmer version. So this one you have is thinner, right? And you have the option of wearing on your shoulders and on your and crossbody. So Shruti and I were discussing about the length of the length of it. So I have measured it. Right, and this is going to be, I'm just going to put it further back so you can see closer, see it clearly. So this is going to be your perfect crossbody sling kind of length. Right, this is actually slightly shorter than your, this is going to be slightly shorter than your normal Constances, your normal Constance Elan, the first series, okay? But do remember that the first series is a little bit taller and a little bit wider. So because of the size of it, the relative length of it is pretty much the same. It's only about a 2 centimeters difference. 2 centimeters difference, but still a very good crossbody sling length. I would say, you know, for slightly bustier ladies, I would say it's probably around here, around above the hip area. Yeah? Don't worry, Auntie, husbands will always come around. My husband took about 10 years, alright, 10 years. And now he's like, hey, is there any bags or watches that I can invest in? I'm like, no, the ship has sailed. So I'm telling you, they will come around, right? Now that we are making money off our bags, he'll be like, oh, how come you didn't tell me? I said, I did last time. That's what I've been telling you for years. Why are you keeping your money in the bank, right? Just give it to me. Let me buy bags, right? And then after that, I resell it and then you get money. That's the way it works. Okay, that's the way it works. Trust me. And then, you know, he and his friends will be like, ah yeah, you see lah, last time, no, we should have bought that bag with her. I'm like, too late, too late. Right? So I'm telling you guys, but right now, right, I would say the market is not getting any easier, so please do make very, very prudent choices. So the HSS, right, or if you ever have a chance to get something like this, like a Lucky's or a Vibrato, all these rare pieces that you don't usually see around, grab them. Grab them. Okay? Ramash, don't worry, they will come around, right? It's like, yeah, I know. Dan is also shaking his head. Now, you should speak to my husband. Maybe I should invite my husband one day to ask him what is it like on the other side, watching your wife go absolutely crazy, batshit crazy. So I used to leave the house to him for a very, very long time just to go hunting for these bags, and he's like, are you sure this is even worth it? Are you crazy? But this is the same guy, right, who actually bought my first bag for me. Like, of course I gave him money, right? He didn't buy it for me, but I gave him my little bit of saving, and so I was like, okay, I'm entrusting you to this sum of money, which was a huge sum, right? And at that point of time, so I told him, this is what I have, okay? Take care of it carefully, safely, put it in your pocket, and then go to Hong Kong and buy this bag for me. I still remember very, very distinctively, my very, very first investment is a Birkin 30. At that point of time, there were no 25, very little 25s. Couldn't afford a 25. At that point of time, it was a Birkin 30, Rose Jaipur candy. Rose Jaipur candy with permabras hardware. P stamp. I can still remember it very, very clearly. And I had there was my savings last time when I was much younger. It was my savings, and I was like, please go to Hong Kong. He was on a Hong Kong trip for work. I was like, take this money, just go and make sure. He's like, are you sure it's safe? I said, just send me the pictures, it'll be safe. So this is what we did, okay? So yeah, he actually bought my very first investment bag for me, hand carry it back. I remember I sold it for a profit of 2,000 Singapore dollars. At that point of time, 2,000 Singapore dollars. And I was like, okay, now I have money for the next bag. And that was what my husband saw. And as in, that's the journey that I went through. So he was with me all the while. He knew, like, from bag became 2 bags, became 3 bags, became 4 bags, and until now, never ended. Okay? So I would say, NT, just do out that spreadsheet. Do out that spreadsheet, okay? Slowly but surely you'll get there, right? But there's always a right time, and from somebody who has been buying and selling, I'm telling you, right, the minimum period of holding on to the bags, right? The minimum is usually about 3 at the very least, 3 to 5 years. 5 years is the optimum period for you to hold on to a bag, right? If you want to see maximum return. And you know what, okay, just to let you guys know, 2,000 Singapore dollars, right? 2,000 Singapore dollars is probably like 1,200 to 1,300 pounds, okay? 1,200 to 1,300 pounds. That's the amount that I flipped the bag for. Okay, so this is already a quick one. So if you want to make sure that you are getting the best returns, 5 years. 5 years. You should see a good return. All right. So like I said, this is one of those pieces, right? This is one of those pieces that you can go for, right? You buy it at a good price, right? Just go ahead and just do your research, okay? Do your research and see right now, right? Constance Elan mirror, how much can you sell it for? Like, how much is the average? Please don't give me some random lousy colors, okay? We are talking green misty here. We are talking gray. And you guys know, in the past, right, there are no grays. Right? If you think about it, right? Think about it. In a vintage version, there's only one gray. There's only one gray. Okay? The gray is called Ardoise, which we never see. It's so hard to get, right? So you know that in the vintage version there are no grays. So right now, everybody wants a gray, but everybody cannot get a cheaper gray because there is no vintage gray except Adwoa's one color, but it's made into very, very little pieces, usually Birkins. Hi, Coriana. Coriana is I know she loves her Constances. So, Coriana, can you tell us, right? Do you know how much is a Constance? Like a average resale price of a Constance Elan, a newer range. How much? Right? I know you love it. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm telling you, there are some colors that are worth it. Right? There are some colors that are definitely worth it, and this is going to be one of it. Right? So if you look at the average resale price, right, I know that this is a W stamp piece. Right? It's going to be at your better price range. So think. So you see, I know. Coriana is somebody who has who knows her stuff. I know she has been talking with me about it, talking to me about it. So she's somebody who really does look at it and collect as well. So I know that she looks at them. Thank you. I'll give you a discount if I can. Alright, someone with a striped shirt, right? Okay, so this piece, I did like a £3,000 below what you would usually sell it for. So, you know what? Auntie, maybe do a little experiment. Auntie, tell your husband, okay? Husband, we're gonna do a little investment together. Let me buy this bag, all right? What you see is what you pay, okay? You pay no duties, you pay no shipping, right? I know, right? I know, Coriana. Shh. So, isn't this a great time for a deal, like to make a deal with your husband? So if you buy this bag, you're going to tell him, if I buy this bag at 10,000, how much? 10,500 pounds. Ridiculous. Oh my god, what have I done? So 10,500 pounds, customs duties covered. It's going to get shipped to you, no extra duties, no extra anything, right? Okay, it is W stamp, Coriana. It's not even considered pre-love. It's like new. Right? It just has a missing sticker here, a little bit of hairline scratches, but trust me. Let's not be greedy. Tell your husband, let's not be greedy, okay? I'm going to buy this at 10,500 pounds. Tomorrow, I'm going to go around and then I'm going to sell it, okay? Maybe at 11,000 pounds. I'm going to try to sell it at 11,000 pounds. Let's make ourselves 500 pounds. Okay, be happy? Are you happy with the price? Ask him. Alright? Any money, I mean, I can use it a few times, right? And then sell it at 11,000 pounds. I'm still happy. I'm a winner. I win. Right? I get to use a bag for free and earn some money at the same time. I think this is possible. This is one of the bags that is possible. Not everything, okay, is possible. Some of them, right, you have to wait. Right? Wait for the market to rise a bit more. Now, for those of you who have listened to me and bought that Celia Birkin, now is the time. Okay? Now is the time for you to just quickly, maybe if you are urgent, just quickly sell it. All right, and then you'll be able to you'll be able to make something out of it. The Celia Birkin. See, right now, even I want to sell you the Celia Birkins, I can't find them. All right, that's what I meant. And see, I know, right? Just tell your husband that. Tell your husband that. Let's not be greedy. 500 pounds. Are you happy with a 500 pounds profit? If you are, just go to look at Vestiaire, look at wherever. It's more than that. It's more than that. So Coriana, no Celia Birkins. What I mean is Patch was looking for a Celia Birkin. Patch was looking for a Celia Birkin. I told them that the last time, remember when I was in Japan at the brand new Hermes place, I was telling everyone, get the Celia Birkin. Don't think anymore. Just get it, right? The last of the Celia Birkins. But that's it. Ship has sailed. No more. And right now, those people who are enjoying their Celia Birkins, they're not going to sell it. So trust me, the next time you're going to see another Celia Birkin, right? Another Celia Birkin. It's going to come along, right? And it will be around next year. And it's going to be much higher. Or it's going to be the same price. Can you imagine the person who bought the Cellier Birkin, used it for a year plus, right? And sell it at the same price. And sell it at the same price. It's insane. Right, Coriana? I know. They are selling whatever that's left. In fact, it's just not possible to walk out of the store with a Cellier Birkin anymore. Like, very, very little left. No more. Right, so those people who have bought it the last time, they are now enjoying it. They're using it, enjoying it for a year plus. And trust me, next year we're going to see. Next year, or towards the end of this year, we're going to see the pre-love pieces coming out. The like new pieces. Okay, and this is from people who have used the bag for about a year, and they're going to sell it at the same price. Your pricing will be the same as what they have got the last time, but it's using a bag for free. Where else can you get that? Ask your husband, where else can you get that? Where else? Right? You get the enjoyment, you get the prestige of using a Birkin, and you pay nothing for it. Find me a cheap one. Yes, behind me, Coriana. So this one comes with the mirror that is also that is still sealed, right? Oh my god, Greenmayer. Whatever that you see on screen, right, just doesn't do it justice. Green Misty, right? So gray. Gray is a good color to have. Right, so it's considered neutral, but yet it's still a hard to get neutral. So think about it, okay? Think. I don't get this kind of deals very often at all. Okay. Right. So the next time around when I find a reasonable price, reasonable, okay, not cheap. You cannot find cheap. Right? If it's cheap, then it's a bit weird because, you know, it's a rare piece. So if you find a price that I think is reasonable and it's good to jump, will you guys listen? So jump at the right time, okay? So those people who have jumped, right? Those people who have gotten a Cellier Birkin from us, I know that they're enjoying it right now, and chances are we won't get to see it for the next year. Most people will just, you know, most people will just enjoy it first. Use it for free. Okay, so alright, so Jasper, if you're still here, she's like, oh my god, this naggy old lady. She's nagging. But see, I nag for a reason. So the next time when you see a good deal and you know you are ready to jump, you probably did not get the best deal because the best deal was made previously when I was selling the brand new bags, right? But right now, if I see any great one that comes along, please jump for them, okay? This Green Misty is one of it. I think it's a good one. Making £500 is not a very far off kind of situation. You just need a little bit of patience, but it's possible. Okay, then I'm going to show you this two. I'm going to end with these two, and then I'm going to let Jasper take a rest. Right, so I have these two, number 26 and number 27. These are the last two constances that I will go through with you. Right, then after that, I will answer all your questions on WhatsApp. Right, I'll try my best to answer them all. Right, because I know that you'll be surprised. Do you remember all our Burmese jewelry? Our denim pieces? These were all sold after the show. We have a lot of pieces selling after the show, after when people wake up, you know, have their coffee, and then decide to like rewatch the show. That's when things happen. So don't wait too long. Don't wait too long because we don't have a lot of these pieces lying around, right? So if you're rewatching this, guys, ladies, if you're rewatching this, thank you very much for rewatching. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to WhatsApp me, which I'm going to get Jasper to pin up right now. Right, so I'm going to show you this piece. Yeah, we're going to just do these two pieces. So Jasper, I'm going to let you off. Okay, Jasper, I'm going to let you off. Just pin out my WhatsApp and then you can You can leave the naggy old lady. But I'm just going to go through something with you guys, which I think is very important. It is the value of these pieces, okay? So this is going to be 8,500 pounds for these two Constance 24s. Right, these two Constance 24s are going to be 8,500 pounds, which is a really, really good price. So there was just, if you guys have been watching our shows for a long time, you know. About last year end, I want you to try to recall. Hi, Rena. Hello. Good morning, Rena. Thank you so much for joining me. Right, so anyways, Rena, scroll through. You have missed quite a fair bit, so see if there's anything that you like and I can show it to you again. But I'm going to take you back to about a year ago. Do you remember the average prices of the Constance? Thank you. Right, so the average prices of your Constance 24 and your Constance 18 were above 10,000 pounds. Do you remember? Above 10,000 pounds. So we have Constance 18 going at 13,000 pounds, and then we have Constance 24 at about 11 to 12,000 pounds, right? So that at that point of time, right, it was at an all-time high. So look at your husband beside you, the one that is shaking his head, right? That wasn't a good time to buy. Right, but right now you buy at a low, right? You sell at a high, right? So now is a good time to buy because you are at a low. This is going to be 8,500 pounds when you can fetch, right? Just a year ago, you are fetching probably say 11,500 pounds. Okay, can you imagine? Right, and those pieces, right? Don't just look at me like see, the value fell. No, it didn't fall. Just like any market, it fluctuates, right? So it will teach you to sell at a high, buy at a low, which is right now, 8,500 pounds. Just wait for maybe a year, 2 years. It's a cycle. It will come back. All right. So at that point of time, you can make more than that 500 pounds and use it too, and make your wife happy. Your wife's happiness is priceless. Remember that. Okay, so where else can you get a commodity that makes your wife happy, make your life easier, and earn you some money in the long run? How's that, Auntie? How's that, husbands? What do you think? Right? Trust me, it works. All right, so I have these two. We have a sapphire, a blue sapphire with an enamel buckle. So again, I'm giving you options. Some people love the enamel buckle, some people not so, right? So it depends, but I love the juxtaposition of the two color, right? It's actually a little bit more outstanding, right? But if you want something a little bit more classic, then orange with gold hardware, best combination. Somehow orange with gold, right, is actually a very, very good sought after combination. People usually think, orange is such a bright color, but this is Hermes Classic, and somehow it just goes together with the gold hardware very well. So resale value for palladium and gold is very different when it comes to orange. Okay, and see, what are you shopping? She's thinking about the Elan. But we are talking about whose husband was right beside her and shaking his head. Somebody's husband. Who is it? Coriana? No. It's not Coriana. Is it Auntie? Somebody's husband was beside her and was shaking his head about what I'm saying. I think it's Ramash. I tell you, I'm going to say again, okay? All husbands have a love-hate relationship with me. They hate me when I'm trying to convince their wife to buy something, but they love me when they have done something or they need that urgent gift. So trust me, husbands who are beside your wives, save my number. You will need me someday. Be it a scarf, right? Be it a CDC, be it diamonds, you need me. All right? So This, hi John. Oh my God, thank you. Right, John, did you see that? Somebody's husband, I think it was Ramash, she was beside her and she was like, oh my God, this crazy woman is edit, but I'm telling you, it does make sense. So I'm gonna throw you guys a few offers, like for example this one, orange with gold hardware, Epsom leather. And nowadays we mostly get Swift, we don't even get Epsom. So you know, there are choices like that. You just got to make the right one at the right time, which is difficult to tell, but that's what I'm here for, okay? Right, so I know. I was just telling my husband about Dan as well the other day. Right, and oh, thank you, Vivi. Right, so my husband is an air crew as well, so he was looking at your husband's pictures. Right. Ramash, really? Wow. Which watch is that? Congratulations. Right, so ladies, there you go. You know where to find me, right? You know where to find me, and my WhatsApp is right there. And trust me, this is the number to message when you are looking for something for your wife as well, guys. So just save the number. Cartier limited edition Japan. Oh, nice. So you see, he knows. So you learn, right? So anyways, I think I better go. Vivian, are you after me? I'm so sorry. I'm just yapping and yapping. So you guys have my number, and I'm going to start answering your WhatsApp messages. Hopefully we will be able to sell the Constance and the Birkin. All right, so see you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, husbands as well. See you.